Love Triangle's Emily Ryder spotted partying with co-star Alan Wallace at a secret mansion party after calling it quits with cheater Sam Fisher. Love Triangle star Emily Ryder and her match Sam Fisher called it quits during the grand finale of the Stan original dating series last month. But the Sydney-based beauty appeared anything but heartbroken when she partied at Vodka Soda and Hess Pool Club's summer event in Darling Point on Friday. The glamorous blonde set pulses racing in a white off-the-shoulder dress that featured a cutout midriff. She accessorized her look with a round, woven handbag and black sunglasses. The blonde beauty was joined by her co-stars Alan Wallace and Daniel Nielsen. Alan showed off his inked physique in his unbuttoned shirt. The Melbourne-based electrician completed his look with a pair of blue and white striped board shorts and black sunglasses. Meanwhile, Dan, who was paired with Nellie Ryan, went cool and casual in a black t-shirt and shorts. The trio mixed with a bevy of Married at First Sight stars and TV presenter Laura Sorton. Organized by creative PR and marketing guru Amira Ross, the event attracted the likes of Jordan Simi, Sammy Robinson, Elle Ferguson and Marcus Kellett. Guests at the event were treated to an array of delicious cocktails and canapés while dancing the night away. Today's next news. Tough Times MAF star breaks down in tears over a taboo illness as she opens up on tough family health battle. Married at First Sight star Adrienne Naylor broke down in tears as she opened up about her mom's multiple sclerosis, saying it is a taboo illness that needs more awareness. The project support officer said it's been an emotional roller coaster watching her mother battle the condition. Multiple sclerosis, MS, can affect the brain and spinal cord, causing a wide range of potential symptoms, including problems with vision, arm or leg movement, sensation or balance. Adrienne fought back tears as she explained that her mom is now being cared for in a nursing home. Sharing a clip filmed from her car, the TV star sobbed, "I use my platform to be real, and obviously with the show, I touched on how my mom has MS, and for me it's quite a taboo illness. People know about it but they don't know the severity of what it can do to some people. I suppose I'm putting this out there to be like it's normal to hurt. It's not you who's directly ill, but it hurts to watch people be ill. I think when you go from seeing the person that they were to who they are now. This time of year especially I find really difficult because I love Christmas, but watching everybody and families and stuff, I do find it really hard. And I am not asking for sympathy at all, this is just my life, I am just normal and I do hurt, and when you have someone who is ill in your family, I've just been to see my mom and she's not very well, which is why I'm more upset." The Cumbria-based star continued, "Sometimes it does just make me upset in general, and trying to explain that to people who don't have ill parents, or even a lot of people who have messaged me to say they have ill siblings, it's a full family dynamic and it's a lot. I can't just go and see my mom in her house because she's not there, she's in a care home. Sometimes we see somebody who has a bit of a following online and you look at their lives and think, oh wow, I would love that, but I'm just a normal girl from a normal background and this is me." The NHS website said MS is a lifelong condition that can sometimes cause serious disability, although it can occasionally be mild. Symptoms may include fatigue, difficulty walking, vision problems such as blurred vision, problems controlling the bladder, muscle stiffness and spasms, numbness and problems with balance. Adrienne has had a tough time since filming the dating show. Last week she revealed her secret breakdown and has been forced to seek therapy after filming the Awfully reunion show. Adrienne joined the show as a latecomer and viewers saw her tie the knot with Matt Pillmore. Although the pair got off to a great start, it soon became apparent that they weren't meant to be. Adrienne and Matt decided to give things a proper go at their final vows, but viewers were left stunned when Adrienne returned to the reunion party alone. Speaking about the scenes, Adrienne said, "The reunion was horrendous, I can't even put it into words. I broke down in tears when I walked in, and that wasn't because I was happy to see everybody, it was because I was so overwhelmed. My anxiety was through the roof. As soon as that was finished, I went straight to the psych." Adrienne added to, "Okay, me and Matt ended on really mutual terms and were really good when we split, so that's why I was so confused at the reunion. I was so shocked at his mannerisms towards me, because I was like, hang on, you also agreed that it wasn't working. So, maybe because he was hurting, I don't know, maybe that was his way of offloading and his closure. Adrienne's ex Matt is now dating co-star Brad Skelly's former on-screen wife Shona Manderson. Today's next news. Exclusive MAFS UK's Adrienne Naylor hits out at quick fix diets after shedding 8 stone and reveals the reason why she doesn't want children. Married at First Sight UK's Adrienne Naylor has opened up about her 8 stone weight loss and revealed the reason why she doesn't want children. The project's support officer rose to fame on the reality dating show, where viewers watched her marry and explore her relationship with Matt Pillmore before their split before the reunion show. The couple faced an obstacle in their relationship because window cleaner Matt wanted children while Adrienne didn't, and she has now revealed how her family background influenced her decision. When the show aired, Adrienne also took to Instagram to open up about her 8 stone weight loss, and she has now given a further insight into her fitness overhaul. The star, who has become an ambassador for Be Perfect Cosmetics, spoke about the natural methods she used to drop the pounds and slammed quick fix diets. She insisted she didn't get a gastric band or use diet pills, but admitted she ended up having a bad relationship with food due to a short-term fixed diet plan which taught her that food was a sin. She said of her weight loss journey, "It is hard work, it's not just A to B, it's a full journey, you go up and down and across all directions. I originally did start on a very well-known diet platform, and truthfully it wasn't. Looking back now, it was always a short-term fix. It gave me quite a bad relationship with food if I'm brutally honest, because classing a food as a sin, how can you class food as a sin? I used to think pasta had basically no calories in because they didn't actually educate you on what a calorie was, everything was a sin." After ditching the quick fix diet, Adrienne started working out with a personal trainer and adopted a nutrition plan, and told how the gym became a safe space for her after she went through a breakup. Of her 8 stone weight loss, she said, "I took out a training plan after I lost a couple of stone, and I started with a personal trainer in my local town and had a nutrition plan with them and started to get into fitness. At the time, I was going through a breakup and I found the gym as a safe space. Not that I had a clue what I was doing, but I would go in there and try my best, and my God did I feel good after it. That was what kept me going back, that feeling good for once. Sharing my weight loss journey is really empowering. I've done my weight loss journey naturally, I've not done any gastric band or had diet pills, and that's not to take away from people who have done it, everyone's got their own ways. I personally wouldn't have been able to afford one," she went on. "I'm also glad that I couldn't because it's also changed my mind frame, and I want to show other people that you can change your mindset, which will get you to that goal. I never believed that I'd get to where I am today, and I want to show people that this was never an end goal of mine, ever." Adrienne rose to fame on MAFS UK, where she was matched up with Matt by the experts, and the pair got married before later discovering that they had differing views on having children. In an emotional discussion, Adrienne confessed that she was worried that Matt wanted children, as she admitted that she has never wanted to have kids herself. Despite their differing hopes for the future, the couple decided to stay together during the final commitment ceremony, but later went their separate ways before the reunion show. Discussing the scenes, Adrienne admitted she was proud of herself for making her feelings known and opened up about why she doesn't want to have children. She bravely reflected on her traumatic upbringing and explained how she has looked after her unwell and a vulnerable mother and wants to live her life for herself. Adrienne shared, "People are like, oh, you'll change your mind, and I might change my mind if I do meet somebody eventually, but I've never ever had that feel to want to. I could never see myself with children. I think because I have had to look after people, it's difficult because on the show, you don't get to see the severity of my home situation. I could never put my mom being so vulnerable in that situation either. But once you've looked after somebody who is so ill, it is kind of selfish that you want to live your own life and live for yourself rather than have kids. One day that might be the case, but right now I never want to promise somebody children if that's what they wanted, and I wouldn't be able to do that. But I'm also proud of myself for standing up and saying, that's who I am and that's the life I want to live. It's 2023, why can't we say we don't want kids as women? The amount of women who have reached out to me from it has been amazing. It's such a taboo subject as well, and it shouldn't be that in this day and age. Discussing how she dealt with trolling after the show, Adrienne also touched on her traumatic upbringing and said she tries not to let online comments bother her. With the online trolling, I've had that much of a traumatic upbringing that the trolling doesn't really affect me that much, she said. After the show, Adrienne and Matt mutually decided to go their separate ways but had a dramatic face-to-face at the reunion, where she felt like she was being blamed for the breakup. Adrienne previously told how she went home to a devastating news after the final vows were filmed and has now said that she wishes she had skipped the reunion. In hindsight, I wish that I hadn't gone to the reunion just because of how much I did have going on at home at that time. But hindsight is a great thing, isn't it? You live and you learn, she said. You can't live life in regret. Originally, Matt and I ended mutually, so I didn't expect the reaction that I got when I arrived, and it was a bit of a shock. She added, I have no bad blood, even at the reunion I said Matt's a good guy, he just wasn't my person unfortunately. I have had quite a lot of backlash from that, but you can't force something if it's not there. Since the reunion, it has emerged that Matt has started a new relationship with their co-star Shona Manderson, who had been matched with Brad Skelly, and Adrienne said she hopes it works out for them. I wish them all the best, I've seen them since and I've just said that I hope it does work out for them, she said. Let's be honest, if one relationship can come from the show, obviously there are others that have come from it, but ones who weren't in it, then hats off to them, I hope it does work out. Adrienne, who has just moved to Liverpool, said she is still single and enjoying herself, telling how she isn't afraid of going on dates now but insisting that she has no plans to settle. Since leaving MAFS, Adrienne has become an ambassador for Be Perfect Cosmetics and revealed how she decided to do so because of how confident makeup has made her feel. She shared, from the beginning, I always wanted to get off with some sort of beauty-related brand, especially when I was bigger. I used to use makeup as a bit of a shield and I know how empowering makeup can be to girls. Not just girls, all diversity of people. It can really change how you feel, it can boost your confidence, which I've always been a big believer in. A few years ago, I really got into makeup and started building up a client base alongside my full-time job. The joy that I got from it and helping other people to feel empowered, even if it was just for that one day, I knew that I wanted to do something off the back of the show with a brand that I believed in when I was doing makeup, and Be Perfect was always one of those brands that I would reach for in my kit. Thanks for watching this videos, please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.